All right, YouTube, what is going on? It is Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers, and no fancy intro this time. No long intro this time. I got to get my shit off. We got to start talking about this because, as you guys know, the Steelers versus the Bills preseason game is happening right now at this very moment. It's halftime as I'm recording this. And our first team offense, man, our first team offense looks like a fucking problem. We look like a fucking problem. And they've been doubting us. The media's been doubting us. Everybody's been doubting us. There's been no talk about the Steelers. There's been no talk about Kenny Pickett being a top AFC quarterback. There's been no talk about George Pickens being, people have talked about George Pickens. But, man, let me get my shit off. This is crazy. We look like a dominant team. We look like an elite team. And I know, let's get it out of the way. It is week 2 of the preseason. So this is very early takes, very early. Maybe biased, just I'm hyped for the season. But if you're watching the games, man, if you're watching Kenny Pickett out there, if you're watching Jaylen Warren, if you're watching that, you know what I'm talking about. If you're watching our middle linebackers make some plays, if you're watching Elijah Riley getting an interception, if you're watching Joey Porter Jr. getting an interception, well, I don't know, man. We're flying around, and this is against the Bills, who absolutely spanked us last year. This is against the Bills, who, are starting Josh Allen. They're trying to win. Josh Allen doesn't go out there to fucking lose. They're trying to win, and clearly, we're trying to win too, because once again, from that first 2 drives alone, really that's what I'm focusing on here, because after the first 2 drives, and Mitch came in, and it kind of, came back to earth. We started scoring less, and, this isn't a video to talk about negative stuff. Mitch played fine. But we're just dominant, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you're not locking in the Steelers to make the Super Bowl, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not thinking of the playoffs and thinking of playoff matchups, and you don't have the Steelers taking on the Chiefs, the Bills, maybe even the Bengals in the AFC Championship, I don't know what you're smoking, because we look like a dominant team once again. And I'm gonna get to the clips, and we're gonna get to the clips. Just to, so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So starting off, first of all, Jaylen Warren. If you're not a Steelers fan, let me put you on real quick. Jaylen Warren is here. Jaylen Warren is a dominant running back already. Jaylen Warren, I think, is a top 3 running back ever, to be honest. And right here, this goes to show right here. So we're going to see handoff to Jaylen Warren, and he just takes it, bro. He just absolutely takes it. I've got to do the gunshots over the clip so the NFL lets me rock. But a 60,000-yard touchdown. I think it's like a 62-yard touchdown right there. And a pessimistic Steelers fan would bring up a broader point to this Jaylen Warren run. But all I'm going to say is the duo of Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren is going to be a problem. The duo, not even the duo, Jaylen Warren himself as well. Jaylen Warren himself is a problem, and he's here. And listen, I know it's boo Matt Canada. I know it's we hate Matt Canada or whatever. But Jaylen Warren, he seems like a piece that Matt Canada really wanted to work with. Calvin Austin, who played pretty well in this, who's been playing well in this game. It's still going on. Calvin Austin, he had a pretty good punt return here. Here it is. This is, on the fly, no audio. Calvin Austin, a speedy guy, Matt Canada's favorite wide receiver. Look at this punt return by Calvin Austin. We're already up 7. Once again, we get a nice 3-and-out from our defense, and Calvin Austin giving us excellent field position right here. 10:42 into the game, mind you. This is 4 minutes have passed in the game. We're up 7 points, and we're in prime position to get another one 10 minutes into the game. This hasn't happened for us. And as you can see, that punt return set us up with beautiful field position. And then on the very first play after that punt return, Kenny Pickett stepping back, looking off the safeties, and an absolute dime to Patrick Freiermuth. Are you kidding me, guys? And once again, this is very early into the game, and we have 14 points. NFL fans, broad audiences, if you guys just want to hate on 14 points, go ahead. But Steelers fans, we know for the past 5 years, it's been 14 points for the whole game. It's been 14 points for 2 games. It's been 14 points, and they've all been field goals over fucking 4 games in a row. The points have been hard to come by. And once again, we know it's the preseason. We know it's early. But is Matt Canada cooking? Is Matt Canada about to save his career? I don't know, man. But this is just absolutely crazy. And Kenny Pickett, truthfully, on this game, he really didn't have the most, action. I think he only had three passes. But they look good. Jaylen Warren did his thing. He took it. Calvin Austin, speedy receiver, he got the punt return. Calvin Austin is for sure on the team. Gunnar Olszewski played a lot. Gunnar is for sure on the team. Our special teams, and just on this pause alone, look at look at this blocking that we have. Look at this hole. Someone's kind of getting beat. But right now, you see Dan Moore at the tackle spot. Dan Moore, first team left tackle. Dan Moore, holding the block right here. It is what it is. And once again, we'll show this pass one more time. Kenny Pickett fitting it in between the linebacker, between the safety, between the corner, between the other safety. Like, are you kidding me? It's just what he does, man. You see the pit helmet in the back. It's just what he does. And I've been trying to say it, but I gotta go this hard, because if I don't, he just has small hands. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you guys know I have been honestly pretty optimistic about this team. And it's been showing in these preseason games. It's been 4 drives. I know it's been 4 drives, but man, oh man. You better tell somebody. I don't know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The Steelers are back, baby. And honestly, let's show this playoff. This is Elijah Riley getting an interception right here. And really what I want to show is Cole Holcomb. You see number 55 right here, Cole Holcomb. He's just doing his thing. Like we talked about the linebacker restructuring. We talked about getting all new linebackers. He gets the tip, and he doesn't get the interception fully, but that he disrupts the play and then sets it up for Elijah Riley to get his interception. Elijah Riley, congratulations. You're probably a Pittsburgh Steeler, brother. You probably just made the team. Quan Alexander, you made the team, because Quan Alexander has been a stud if you've been watching. Guys, how can I not be excited? Look at this guy. He's excited. Look how hype he is. If all of these guys, if they had the platform that the Zaya and the Steelers had, if they had all the subscribers and the views Zaya and the Steelers had, they would hop on their podcast right now and talk about it, because this is ridiculous. Guys, we are looking otherworldly. That, just wanted to get my shit off. It is what it is. Now, we also have to look at a Joey Porter Jr. interception, guys. So this is our 2nd round pick. Throwing it right to him. Thank you. I believe that's like Matt Barkley or some shit. Throwing it right to him. Thank you. We'll take that. His first NFL pick. Remember, out of college, he only had the 1 interception, and that was like the knock. It was like, oh, I guess he can cover. Like, that's not like 70% of the job, like, is covering. Like, I guess he can cover good, but he just can't get you that pick. Like, it's crazy. But that's why he fell a little bit. Thank you to Chicago for the trade, and we were able to get him with the pick. Our secondary is lacking, and once again, maybe on a broader video, I'll go more in depth, but I really don't want to get negative. But our secondary is looking kind of sus. But Joey Porter Jr. himself, man, we are back. We are so back. Number 24, the legacy continues. Like, are you kidding me, guys? Like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Am I too hype? This is ridiculous. But once again, going back to the legacy thing, the Steelers are on that Game of Thrones shit. We love the families. We got Joey Porter Jr. right there. We got Connor Hayward getting a touchdown. I know it's just the preseason, and this is probably an overreaction, but I know we're all feeling it. I got you guys. Like, I'll be the one to say it. I'll die on the hill. I'll put it out there. We're going to the fucking Super Bowl, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Our first team, put our first team up against any other team's first team, and, I think I like our chances, to be honest. And this is me really not even talking about the defense, because I think we've been flying around on defense. Our run stuff, we've been stopping the run. Like, man, I'm going to talk about it on my podcast, and, like the full post-game reaction, I'm going to talk about it. But once again, we just look good, and week 1 is coming soon, and I'm very excited for week 1. And San Francisco, whether it's Brock Purdy, we do not care. Whether it's Jimmy Garoppolo, we do not care. Whether it's Trey Lance, we do not care. Whether it's Sam Darnold, we do not care. Whether it's Christian McCaffrey at quarterback, we do not care. It doesn't matter, brother. You better come with your A game, because week 1, Pittsburgh, Kenny Pickett is here. I told you first. I've been marking, I've been time stamping shits in my videos. Once again, if you've been watching me, on August 19th, 2023, I said, San Francisco, you need to maybe circle the game a little more. You got to lock in, because Pittsburgh's coming, and we might just take the Super Bowl. I don't know. But if you guys would like to follow me on this journey, if you guys would like to continue seeing the videos, continue seeing the reactions, and, maybe if we don't win the Super Bowl, me having to eat the humble pie, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell. That is going to do it for me. I got to finish watching this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and the game. And once again, the Steelers are back.